Il est, je crois, d'agir pour le mettre.
A rare and dramatic political upheaval has shaken France to its core. For the first time since 1962, a no-confidence vote has brought down a government, ending Prime Minister Michel Barnier's fragile minority coalition after just 3 tumultuous months in power. The vote, which united lawmakers from Marine Le Pen's far-right National Rally and the left-wing alliance, secured a decisive 331 votes, well above the 288 required, to oust Barnier on Wednesday night. President Emmanuel Macron now faces the gravest political crisis of his presidency as he prepares to address a divided nation. The collapse of Barnier's government, triggered by disputes over a controversial 2025 budget proposal, leaves Macron scrambling for solutions with limited options. No new parliamentary elections can be called before July 2025. Barnier, appointed in September after months of political gridlock, sought to address France's growing public deficit with 60 billion euros in tax increases and spending cuts. His reliance on Article 49.3 of the French Constitution to bypass a parliamentary vote on a social security financing bill provoked backlash, sparking the no-confidence motion that united opposition forces. Le Pen's National Rally, with its 88 MPs, tipped the scales against Barnier. While initially negotiating with Barnier to avoid a political crisis, Le Pen ultimately declared the budget a disaster and withdrew support, accusing the government of endangering French households with proposed tax hikes and spending cuts.
If I hadn't voted for the no-confidence vote, they probably would have said it was because of the requisitions in her embezzlement trial. So really, there are other things to say about such an important moment than trying to find an argument. But it's so much better to try to make others responsible. When in reality, it has to be said, Mr. Barnier is the one responsible for tonight's situation.
Le Pen also blamed President Emmanuel Macron, adding that the pressure on the president will obviously get more intense.
I'm not calling for Emmanuel Macron to resign. I'm saying that there will come a time when, if we don't take the path of respect for the voters, and respect for the political forces, and respect for the elections, well then, the pressure on the president will obviously get more intense. But he alone will have the decision, the last word.
The political chaos stems from Macron's snap parliamentary election in June, which yielded no clear majority. Parliament remains fragmented, with the left-wing alliance holding the largest bloc, Macron's centrist group weakened, and Le Pen's far-right faction emboldened. Barnier's government, reliant on tacit support from Le Pen's party, crumbled after the far-right's withdrawal. The former Brexit negotiator warned that the government's fall would trigger extremely serious and turbulent conditions on financial markets. However, opposition leaders dismissed his concerns as alarmist. Macron, whose second term extends until 2027, has ruled out resignation, calling such speculation political fiction. However, he now faces the urgent task of appointing his third Prime Minister in 2 years to stabilize the government and address the looming 2025 budget crisis. If no budget is passed by December 20th, emergency legislation will roll over spending limits from 2024.